Hey guys, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I trust you're having a fantastic evening and you're getting ready for the racing that's going to be taking place out at Turffontein. Remember, on Tuesday, the postman tipped us a fantastic card. He tipped the bar pot, his best bet, and both value bets won with the treble working out at 40 to 1. So please, Lord, let the postman keep his form continuing and let's keep that nice, tidy profit building. I'm going to hand you over to the postman that's going to take you through his selections. So please enjoy.
Yeah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, no matter where in the world you are, and a big warm welcome to the Top Tipper family. Before we get on to racing for Thursday the 29th, guys, I hope you guys got stuck in on Tuesday. The two value bets arrived, the best bet arrived. I still said to you in the preview that the bar pot looks a right bet for me. That treble, 40-1. So I hope you guys all climbed in there. Yeah, still counting the money, so that's great. Guys, when we go through the card for Thursday, 2 words: be careful. I don't like the card, I really don't. Too many first timers. Personally, us at Top Tipper, we may have a small each-way bet on our value bet, and that's it. We're not going to take any exotics. So please, guys, be careful. There are 8 races carded. First race due off at 12:30, and this is a maiden plate for fillies over 1,200 meters. And as I said, there are several first-timers, so watch betting on them. And very, 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 very difficult. Our first selection here is horse number 1, Mighty Goddess, Ryan Munger for Billy Raters. We go and look. This one has run to much stronger than Meets Today, a run to Miss Daisy, Gobsmacked, Feather Boa, Maharani. These are all good sorts. And if can reproduce some of those efforts, will certainly take a power of beating. For second, guys, we have gone for the 4. This is the current favourite, Sia Pambile. First run up in Gauteng, had 2 decent efforts at Scottsville, finishing second on both occasions. And again, certainly a worthy inclusion if you are taking bipots. For third, guys, we have gone for a first-timer here. This is horse number 10, Winter Muse. Samanga Kamala for Joey Somo. Nicely bred daughter of Watto Winter. Again, watch it go down before including. There are some nicely bred first-timers here. For fourth, we have thrown in horse number 7, Rosie Lemon. Nathan Klink for Fani Bronkhorst. Has had 1 run, finishing third, 3/4 of a length behind Madam Vicky. That was a nice effort. Was green on that occasion. Was finishing the race off pretty well. Certainly looking for an improved effort. And again, certainly worth back in the trifectas and quartets. So as I said, race 1, 1, 4, 10, and 7. The second race on the card, due off at 13:05. First leg of the place accumulator is a maiden plate for 3-year-olds and to be run over 1,200 meters. And again, guys, we're looking to roll the favorites here. And our first selection is horse number 4, Red Emperor. This is Kabela Matsiani for Mike de Kock. This one has had 1 run, finishing 5th on that occasion. Was slow and weakened late. I do think that this will improve. And again, worthy to throw in all exotics. For second, we have gone for the favorite here. This is horse 5, Stroke of Mercy. Has had 1 run, finishing 3rd. Was a decent effort. Was slow on that day. And this son of Coup de Gras out of the Corrie Lensley yard certainly will give a decent account of itself. For third, we have thrown in horse number 9, Princess Ilaria. This is Musieni for Fani Bronkhorst. This filly has had 2 decent efforts. And again, should certainly not be left out of any calculations. For fourth, we've gone for horse number 7, Woodland Ridge. Keegan de Miller for Johan Janssen van Vuren. 2 average efforts. It is a second run after rest. Is drawn a bit wide. And again, maybe worthy thrown in back in of trifectas and quartets. So race 2, 4, 5, 9, 7. A pretty open event. The third race on the card, Job at 1340, maiden plate, to be run over 1700 meters. And in the third race, our first selection here is horse number 3, Battleground. This is Samanga Kamala for Lucky Odalakis. Has had 2 decent efforts. Samanga rode this one last time out, whereby he finished second, just over 2 lengths behind Now I Got You. Did have excuses, was shifting around about 250 out. And again, nicely drawn at 1, and should go very, very close. For second, we have gone for horse number 8, Sky Jet. Caden Brewer for Alec Laird. Last time out under Caden was a nice improved effort over 1600 meters. Did run on late after being slow off. And again, should certainly not be left out of any exotic. For third, guys, we have thrown in horse number 2, African Torrent, Diego de Gavea for Mike and Adam Azzi. Nice improved effort last time out under the hands of Diego. However, 13-week layoff and drawn 6 out of 8. Would need a bit of luck in the running. For larger perms, throw in. Smaller perms, play 3 and 8. For fourth, we've gone for horse number 6, King of Rome. Craig Zaki for Lucky Odalakis. A fair effort last time out, finishing 3rd out of 6. And this one should jump and sit handy. And again, good enough for back end of trifectas and quartets. So in the third race, guys, we've gone 3, 8, 2, and 6. And 3 and 8 look the right 2 in this event. We'll move on to the fourth race in the card, due off at 14:15. This is a maiden plate for the girls over 1700 meters. And the fourth race, guys, our first selection here is horse number 5, Double Joy. Ryan Munger for David Niverhazen. And this one ran 4th last time out in a work riders. Was drawn really, really bad, drawn 10 out of 10. Jumped, sat handy, tired late. I'm looking for an improved effort from this one. For second, we've gone for the favorite, horse number 6, Pacific Express. Samanga Kamala for the Boetis Forster Yard, nicely drawn at 1. Did have 2 fair efforts in Cape Town, first time in the province, back from a 10-week layoff. Watch this one go down. Guys, again, we've got to look at the betting of his last 2 runs, 99-1, 99-1. I certainly wouldn't be taking the price on this one, but again, sadly, we cannot leave it out exotics. So for second, we've gone for this 6. For third, guys, we've thrown in horse number 1, and this is In a Sense. Craig Zaki for Lucky Odalakis. Gets blinkers fitted here for the first time. Craig retains the ride, and again, third run after rest, maybe good enough for back end of trifectas and quartets. For fourth, guys, we have thrown in horse number 4, and this is Coffee in Seattle. Calvin Habib for Corey Lensley. Did have 1 run over 1450 meters. Had excuses on that occasion, and again, I'm looking for an improved effort from horse 4. So as I said, in the fourth race, guys, we've gone 5, 6, 1, and 4. The fifth race in the card, off at 14:52, graduation plate over 1,000 meters. Very, very competitive event, this fifth race. And my narrow first selection is horse number 2, Karangatang. I think this is second favorite at this stage, run about 16-10. First 2 runs, very, very good, won both. Then ran in the grade 1s and let the side down a bit, finishing just over 6 lengths on both occasions. If this is fit and well, under the hands of Keegan DeMillo, certainly cannot be excluded from any exotic. For second, we have gone for horse 3. This is Faraway Winter. Diego de Gavea retaining the ride here for Mike and Adam Azzi. Very, very nice form for 2 firsts, a second, and a fourth. This one should be running on when others have cried enough. Nicely drawn at 4. And again, cannot be left out in a very open race. For third, we've thrown in horse number 7, Showtime, Muzieni for Corrie Lensley. This daughter of Time Thief, very, very decent form. And again, certainly should not be left out of your calculations. And for fourth, we have thrown in horse number 4. This is Remember When, Randall Simon for Jan Janse van Vuren. Returns from a 13-week break. And again, maybe good enough for back end of trifectas and quartets. So in race 5, we have gone 2, 3, 7, and 4. And we recommend putting all 4 of them in exotics. In the 6th race, guys, this is Jofa at 15.25, merit rated 80 handicap over 1,500 meters. And here we find our value bet on the day. This is horse number 4, Castle Corner. This one, last time out, won. Found some betting support from 81, went off at favourite 33-10. Was a bit slow, ran on strongly. If this one jumps on terms, drawn 1, I think that this one will go really, really close. If slow, we'll know our fate very, very, very early in the day. But again, if this one jumps on terms, certainly will make the rest of them pick up their feet. For second, we have gone for the 2, Whispers of War, Muzieni for Cornet Spiz. This won a decent race last time out, jumped out, set the pace and cruised in. Again, cannot be left out of any permutations. For third, we've thrown in horse number 9. And this is Southern Blaze, Filisande Choli for Stewie Pettigrew. Last 2 efforts have been decent. And again, I look at last time out, lost many lengths at the start and finished third, 3 lengths behind the winner. Again, jump on terms, certainly worth throwing in all exotics. For fourth, guys, we have thrown in horse number 11. And this is Prosper's Gift, Nathan Klink for Fani Bronkhorst. Last 2 runs with Nathan was the third, and the time before that won its maiden. This one, again, should be running on when others have cried enough. And for larger perms, I would throw them all in. So race 6, we've gone 4, 2, 9, 11. And I do think that the 4 is a nice each-way bet. The 7th race in the card, drew off at 1,600 hours, merit rated 90 handicap for the girls, over 2,000 meters. And in the 7th race, our first selection here is horse 2, Ballroom Bliss. Samanga Kamalo retaining the ride here for the Boetis Forslu yard. Had excuses last time after finishing second, and I do think that this one will go very, very close. For second, I have gone for the 5. This is Terra Time, Craig Zaki for Lucky Odalakis. Craig rode this one last time out, whereby beat our first selection. However, I do think that the 2 will reverse the form here. But 5 cannot be left out. For third, we've gone for the 7, Khan Judy. She never runs a bad race. This is Muzieni for the Boetis Forslu yard. And again, drew clear really, really well last time out. I know she's up in class. But under Muzi has run a second and a third, has run a fourth. And again, certainly warrants inclusion in all exotics. For fourth, we've gone for the mare number 8, Dark Travel, Nathan Klink for Brett Weber. Was not disgraced last time out, finishing 5 lengths behind Oso Squishy. We know that Oso Squishy went close next time out. Again, this one has beaten Mirren, who we think has got a big chance later on. And carrying 52 kilos, certainly should be thrown in larger perms. So race 7, 2, 5, 7, and 8. And quite a tricky event. We move on to the lucky last race 8, guys. Due off at 16:37, merit rated 71 handicap for fillies and mares over 2,000 meters. Again, very, very difficult event. And we've gone here for horse number 1, Mirren. We're hoping that Samanga rides the last double. This has 1, 2 on the trot. I do think, again, Samanga will jump. I think he'll be up there. This one is unbeaten over course and distance, and should give a good account of herself. For second, we've gone for the 4. This is Rarotonga Rose, Craig Zaki for the Hodelakis yard. Samango rode this one last time out, winning a maiden. And again, should be there and thereabouts. For third, we've gone for 6. And this is Fascionado. Calvin Habib for Brett Weber. We know that Calvin rides well for the yard. Last time out, second behind Stolen Thunder. This one should jump, should be up there. And if not pushed too hard too early, will certainly be there and thereabouts when the whips are cracking. For fourth, guys, we've gone for the 2. And this is Sunbird, Musieni for Robbie Sage. Did face a lot stronger last time out. Was not really disgraced, finishing under 5 lengths behind Greek Miss. And certainly, guys, larger perms, throw this one in. This is not an easy race. So race 8, 1, 4, 6, and 2. As I said, guys, we think it is a really, really, really tough card. We're not going to get too involved in exotics. Just be careful. As I said, there are a lot of first-timers. Check for jockey changes, checking for betting on first-timers. Guys, look after yourselves. Take care. There's plenty more racing to come. Please, Lord, let us have a good one on Saturday as well. Stevie, back to you in the studio, mate.
Cheers for that, the postman. We appreciate that. Thanks for your 8-race program, your bar pot, your pier, your jackpot 1 and jackpot 2, and your value bet race 6, number 4, Castle Corner at 5-1. Well done on the other day with your tipping, and hopefully we can keep steering the guys in the right direction. So guys, all in all, enjoy, have fun, break a leg, and cheers for now.